The 2025 TV schedule is an exciting time full of suspense and twists, with some lighthearted comedy mixed in, if you please. That's the sort of tone that Kathy Bates' award-winning reboot of Matlock embraces, and as of late, things have been getting pretty serious. Last week's heartbreaking twist for Sarah Yang is at the heart of it, as she's made a new friend that could spell serious trouble for Madeline Kingston's double life. Shay Banfield and Sarah Yang's new alliance against Maddie is on pause. What happens when you pair a recently spurned upstart with a human lie detector? Well, if there's mutual distrust of a colleague involved, it looks something like Shay Banfield's, Yale Groglas, team up with Sarah Yang, Leah Lewis. Both have their suspicions of the woman known as Maddie Matlock, Kathy Bates, and it's led them to investigate the scant leads into her mysterious legal past. Matlock's latest episode puts these two cunning women together to sniff out what they can about their mutual concerns. And in an ambitious move, we see Shay go down to Savannah, Georgia to investigate a seemingly surefire lead that'll highlight Maddie's shifting job duties as the least of her worries. Except that it doesn't, because the twist of the week is that Madeline dropped those breadcrumbs herself. Aided by her husband Edwin, Sam Anderson, playing the role of an old collie, Maddie finds herself sitting pretty in the moment. So what do Shay's efforts yield, except even more fallout from Matlock's emotional Christmas episode? A report to HR and the attention of Howard Sr. Markston, Bill Bridges, who stops by at the end of the episode to chat with Maddie. Burnt for the moment, Shay tells Sarah to lay off Maddie, which sends this member of Team U3 running to the mentorship of Olympia, Sky P. Marshall. While this week's case file may want us to believe that these two won't continue to try and unearth Madeline's true identity, I don't think that's true by a long shot. In fact, Shay Banfield is about to become even more important to Matlock's web of intrigue thanks to some new details that were brought to light. The Wellbrexa mystery continues to center around Shay Banfield. As you may remember in my latest Matlock theory about who's responsible for the disappearance of those crucial Wellbrexa files, Shay Banfield has crept closer to the top of the list. While Madeline Kingston still has aspiring partner/Nepo baby Julian Markston, Jason Ritter, as the prime suspect, the importance of Shay to this case has slowly been reinforced. Tonight's revelation made that ever clearer as we learned that Ms. Banfield worked for marketing at Wellbrexa before crossing over to Jacobson Moore as an in-house jury consultant. Which means those vanishing docs may have been marketing materials. Making matters worse, Julian's avoidance of any sort of forensic accounting in his divorce from Olympia, Sky P. Marshall, seems to hint that their brownstone may have been bought with shady money. So Senior's son may not be totally off the hook just yet. I only express that caveat of caution because after that cryptic chat with Howard Markston, Beau Bridges, at the end of A Traitor in Thine Own House. As Maddie's question about whether or not Shay has any sort of dirt on him struck a nerve, perhaps the meerkat knows who that mysterious woman from the photo in Sydney is. No matter how you slice it, Shay Banfield looks like bad news. Madeline Kingston will have to be even more careful around even more of her co-workers at Jacobson Moore now, and I think Sarah is still waiting for the right moment to strike. Paramount Plus subscription holders, feel free to disagree with me if you've seen some evidence I failed to pick up during Discovery. For now, that's the end of our weekly trip into the legal dramedy of Matlock. We'll reconvene next Thursday after 9 p.m. ET, as that's when the episode entitled This Is That Moment will air on CBS. Until then, this week's session is adjourned, as I need to put together my own conspiracy board, codenamed Shay Watch.